So again, we're going to review the skills we've learned the last 5 weeks. So I'm actually going to use my teacher book, and I'm going to go back and pick some problems from chapter 1, pick some problems from, sorry, not chapter, lesson 1, lesson 2, and so on. So I'm actually picking some from your homework page that you did so that you have an idea of what these problems are. In chapter 1, as you may recall, we multiplied by 2 and 4, by 2s and 4s. Colton, this is a quick review, but then remind me we've got to do spring math. I already forgot. That's Mrs. Kodish. Okay. Excuse me. So I'm going to put up a picture, and I want you to write a multiplication sentence based on this picture. So you're writing a multiplication sentence based on this picture. Ready? Go. Just on your whiteboard, you're writing a multiplication sentence to go with my picture. Don't reveal it yet. Don't spill it yet. Okay, show me what you wrote, please. Give an idea of what it's about. Look at that. Good. Okay. Good, good. So this reads, Annie, this reads 4 groups, use this guy, 4 groups of 3. 4 groups of 3. And then remember, you can find the total by adding up the dots, or you can, if you know 4 times 3, which would be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. It would be 4 3s. Excellent. All right, what is the relationship between 2s and 4s? How are they similar or friends? We learned about 2s and 4s at the same time. 2s and 4s, what do they have in common? Or how are they related? Colton?
You can both skip count.
Okay, you can skip count for sure. Absolutely. To help you, you can skip count. What else, Ian?
They're also both even numbers.
Okay, all of the multiples of 2 and 4 are even numbers. You could even look at your cheat sheet to take a look and look how they're similar. And just look at the products on this sheet, and you can see all of the numbers are even. All of the products for 2 and 4 are even. That's right, Lena.
I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Double 2 equals 4.
Ah, so they have something in common called a double. Double 2 is 4. That is right. Ding, 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 ding. So if you know your 2s, you can double your 2's answers to get the 4's answers. Well, let's see that in action, though.
That's actually what I wrote.
That's what you were thinking, too?
Yeah,
Great
I
minds
wrote it down on
remember.
my whiteboard.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so what if I had 4 times 6? Well, I could use many different methods we've learned in this chapter. I could use distributive property. I could draw out groups and how many in a group. But this one, because I know 2 times 6, so I'm going to take half of 4. I know 2 times 6, because it's a double, would be 12. Then because 2 is a double of 4, This answer doubled will be your answer here. So 12 plus 12 is 24. So you will know your 4s by doing your 2s. All right. So the next lesson was about your 3s and 6s. Your 3s and 6s. How are well, the next lesson is actually 5s and 10s, but we're going to jump to 3s and 6s. How are 3s and 6s or 5s and 10s related? 3s, 6s, 5s, 10s. I think Lena, or it was Clara that said it. No, Lena. It was Lena that said it, something about doubles. Will those apply to the 3s and 6s and the 5s and 10s?
Yes.
Yeah, they sure will, because 3 is half of 6, 5 is half of 10. Double the answers and you'll get the product for the bigger number. Good. Okay, we're just doing a quick review today, and then we'll do spring math. We'll do spring math in just a little bit. Now here's the part. We spent 2 days on distributive property. That was that big old property. So I want to see how you would work out. Let me give you a big one. How about 7 times 8? Show me how you would use the distributive property to solve 7 times 8.
I'm not sure how I would do it though.
Remember when we excuse me. Remember when we learned about 7s, that we divide up the 7 into a 5 and a 2? Do you remember that part? You want to try that? Okay. Thumbs up if you're finished and you're ready to reveal. Okay. Would anyone like to reveal and then do some math talk to tell us how you figured it out?
I would.
Joshua, do you want to show us yours and then tell us your thoughts?
Okay. So here's my board. I split the 8 in half to make it 4 and 4. So I wrote on the side 4 7s, and then I counted up 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7, and that equals 28. So 7 times 4 must equal 28, and then so both of my answers were 28, and 28 plus 28 equals 56.
Excellent. Okay, so he broke apart the 8. All right, remember distributive property. Break it apart, people. Okay, is there anyone else that broke apart the 7? And then hopefully, even though he broke apart the 8 and we might break apart the 7, we'll all still get the same answer. Chloe?
So I did the math I did 7 times 8 equals 56. So I did the 7 And then since 7 and 6, and it always ends in the first number. So that's how I knew it was 56, because 56 is I 5 and 6 are less than 7. So that's how I got it, because I think it's always under the first number. So I always think that it's under the first number.
What's under the first number? The answer, or?
Yeah, the
Okay.
answer.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So hopefully we realize that we can divide up the 7 or the 8 and still get the same answer. I like to divide up the 7 because it makes it easy with a 5 and a 2. I know my 5s, I know my 2s. This is how I would divide it up. So I know 5 times 8, I could do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then 2 times 8 is 16. Add those babies up to get your 56. All right. Well, you see the work that you did on your whiteboard to be able to figure out this problem? Oh, good. I see Ian broke up the 7 into a 3 and a 4. That works too. Remember, do what works best for you to break these up to figure it out. Do what works best for you. So it looks great. It looks great. We all got similar answers or the same answer, even though we did it different ways. So you see your work that you did on here. You will have to do that same work in your mid-chapter checkpoint today. So let me show you what I mean by that. I was noticing for people that already turned it in, shame, you weren't supposed to do it yet. But I noticed that some of you have already, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm chatting about. So the mid-chapter checkpoint is in your book. We're on that page right now. It's in your book. You can do it on paper first and then transfer your answers over. That's fine, but I do want to see your answers. I want to see how you're doing so far. So if you do it that way, I still ask that you put your answers into this document. So you can answer it on paper, then transfer answers over, or just do it here once. That's up to you. So those are the choices there. You'll see these, some people forgot that turned it in already. Some people forgot to do number 1 and 2. You have to pick one of these vocabulary words to fill in for number 1 and 2. Now you can see the vocabulary word here is commutative property of multiplication. You can just write CPM because that's what we call it. And for distributive property of distributive property, you can just put a D if you want, or DPM. And then for this word is just multiple. So a multiple of a number would be, if you're counting by 2s, it'd be the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It would be the answers would be multiples. So the work that we just did on the whiteboard that I was just telling you about is right here, 3 and 4. It says write one way to break apart this array, then find the product. So I do want to see in here your 2 problems. So for example, like the one we just did, this is not the problem in this array, but if I just did the problem that's on my whiteboard, I would say 7 times 8, enter, and then on the line here, I would write how I broke it up. I broke it up into 5 times 8, and then maybe a comma, 5 times, or excuse me, 2 times 8. And then maybe put an answer for both of those. There's a equal sign up at the top by the numbers. And then put the equals for this one. It's going to be a lot of typing. And then come up here and put the equals for this one once you figure that one out. So this one's going to require 3 problems. The main problem that's shown in the array, and then how you broke it apart, because I want to see that you know how to do distributive property. Okay. And then on the second page, there's just multiplication problems. Try really hard not to use your cheat sheet for these. Okay. And then some story problems to go with multiplication. So all of these story problems that go with multiplication as well. Of course, you can work them out on a scrap piece of paper and then put your answers on here. That's fine. So show your work, just show what you did. These text boxes drive me crazy a little bit. Sorry if they drive you crazy. If you can't get the text boxes to work, you can click on them, hit the backspace and delete it, and then add your own text box. Go to the top, add your own text box to make it work for you, okay? Make the font bigger, make it smaller, whatever. Okay, so this is exactly like what's in your book. And you can stay, we're gonna do spring math first, but then after that, you can stay on and you can do it while you're sitting online with me. And you can ask me questions along the way. This is a mid-chapter checkpoint. This is not a test. So this is for me to just check how you're doing so far. Any questions on what to do there? Derek.
After I this to me, for a breakout mode, and can me and Mikey help each other?
We could talk about that if Mikey has some time to do that. I would be fine with breakout rooms if you want to help each other. Now, remember that helping each other doesn't mean giving answers to each other. It means this is how it would be that math talk. This is how I would work it out. This is how you could work it out, but not answers. So if we want to do some breakout rooms and do that, that would be fine with me as well. All right, let's put that aside if there aren't any more questions. And do some spring math. I'm so excited. Today's our day to give me your numbers, How are you doing with your numbers? I'm so excited because I'm going to put this one right into the spring math website. And then we get to see if we pass this skill. And then I'll know what to copy for next week's distribution bags. All right, cutie patooties. So I got to get your faces off my screen. There we go. So that we can see spring math. Thumbs up if you can see my spring math. Cool. Ooh, someone's excited for spring math today. Yeah. All right. Go math. Mathematicians. Ho. So as you might recall from yesterday, we talked about what if we get to the end of the page? Keep going. Flip the packet over and do day 5. Get as far as you can. Today's goal is to do a couple more than yesterday. Each day, just a few more than the day before. This is so exciting. Okay, let's walk through some together. Here we go. Pencil, where are you? Pen, that works. All right, here's some math talk, people. 4 plus 16. Well, I know, this is how my brain would think. I know that 4 plus 6 is 10. So I would just do column addition, start with the right, go to the left, carry the 1, and then 1 plus 1 is 2. So the first one is 20. The first problem is 20. Who has not done math talk yet this week and would like to have an experience trying it out? Any of the problems on the first row? Is there anyone that hasn't had a chance yet?
Mrs. Kodish.
Hi, buddy. What's up?
Which page are you on?
This is spring math, bud.
No, which page?
See where it says day 4?
Yeah.
That's the page. Jackson, thank you.
So I'm gonna do 6 minus 3.
Okay.
If you know doubles, you would know 6 plus 3 would equal 6. So just count up to get to 6.
Right. So if you go backwards, 3 plus 3 is 6, or 6 minus 3 is 3. Yay! Good talk. All right. Anyone want to try another one from the top row? Janessa?
I can't find my packet like this. I looked through all of my papers and it's not there.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, but we can't, everyone can't stop, so you can find your packet, okay? Liana?
What about 18 plus 2?
Okay, go for it.
So we know that 8 plus 2 equals 10.
Yep.
So we put down a 0 and carry the 1. And then 1 plus 1 equals 2. So we put down a 2 and our answer would be 20.
Nice job. Nice job. We've got to have those strategies for adding and subtracting quickly. That's a good one. I'm trying to find a more complicated. Ooh. Does anyone want to try 15 minus 9? 15 minus 9. Subtracting from 9. It's got a little bit of a strategy to it. Evelyn, do you want to give it a go? Awesome. Thanks.
Okay. What I like to do is just count up from 9. And okay, so make the 9 count up from 9 until you get to 15.
Okay.
And 9 plus 6 is 15.
Okay.
So it's 6.
Okay. So count up. I'm going to put that one up. Count up is one of our strategies. So we can count up from 9 to 15. My brain would think about it like this. I would take the 5 when I subtract from 9. This is when I subtract from 9. I take the 5 and then I add one more because that would get me to 10. So I would say 5, 6. That's how I would figure it out fast. But that takes some strategy and some practice too. So think about the strategies you have, mathematicians, to be able to figure out these problems. And our goal today, remember, is try to do as many as possible in our 2 minutes. Remember, if you mark the wrong number, don't waste time erasing. Put a line through it and write your other answer that you really wanted. Don't waste time erasing, okay? All right, and then we'll correct in 2 minutes. Any questions? Pencils up. I got my Bear pencil again. Breathe. Stress-free zone, people. Stress-free zone. Okay. Set. So we put our pencils down. Go. How are you? Okay, finish the last problem. Hey, Smiles, say, I'm awesome.
I still need to finish my problem, Amanda.
I did this today all by myself. Okay.
Can I finish my mama?
Yes, Pumpkin. You got to have that positive self-talk, guys and girls. Tell yourself you're awesome and you're smart. And then if you don't believe it now, you will eventually. Are we ready or what? All right. You can do one more for free in 5 seconds. One more.
Almost got down to 4th page. Almost.
Beep, 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 beep. Okay, your one more is done. Okay. Correction tool in hand. Ready?
Can I still do the extra one?
If you can do it in 5 seconds. All right.
Mrs. Kodich, I got all the way onto the back and did 4 problems.
Awesome. That's a feel good right there. Okay.
I finally beat my thing.
Good. All right, top row. 12 minus 12 is 0. And then we skip the ones we did together. And then 12 minus 1 is 11. 10 plus 6 is 16. All right. I'll do this whole page and then some of the next page too. And then I'll ask you.
Kodesh?
Yeah.
Can we still count the ones we did together?
I think we should, but don't tell anybody. Shh. Okay. 12 plus 5 is 17. 18 plus 0 is 18. And then, of course, 6 that we did together. 7 minus 0 is 7. 8 minus 2 is 6. 5 plus 1 is 6. Third row. 14 minus 2 is 12. 11 plus 7 is 18. 1 plus 5 is 6. 20 plus 0 is 20. 2 plus 3 is 5. 16 plus 4 is 20. All right, next row. 8 minus 3 is 5. 17 minus 6 is 11. 12 minus 8 is 4. 8 plus 8 is 16. 2 plus 7 is 9. And 4 minus 4 is 8.
4 minus 4 is 0.
I'm sorry, I kept hearing a scratching noise, so I was looking at you guys to figure out who's not muted because I kept hearing the scratching, and so I just decided to add them. That's all. No, they weren't adding. Okay, good catch. I did that on purpose. Okay, next row. 8 minus 1. Yes, I did, Colton. 8 minus 7 is 1. 10 plus 3 is 13. 2 minus 0 is 2. 16 plus 3 is 19. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14.
Keep going.
Yes, I'm going to finish this page. Okay, 11 plus 9 is 20. 9 plus 1 is 10. 8 plus 1 is 9. 1 minus 1 is 0. 11 plus 3 is 14. 4 minus 0 is 4. Let me know if I'm going too fast. All right, next row. 19 minus 5 is 14. 18 minus 8 is 10. 9 plus 10 is 19. 15 minus 14 is 1. 5 minus 0 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. All right, next row. 15 plus 2 is 17. 19 plus 1 is 20. 19 minus 19 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. 19 minus 15 is 4. 7 plus 1 is 8. Last row on this page. 11 plus 2 is 13. 4 minus 1 is 3. 0 minus 0 is 0. 19 minus 6 is 13. 12 minus 5 is 7. And 8 plus 9 is 17. Yeah, good stuff. Okay, I'm flipping it over. Remember, if you finished correcting yours, you are trying to beat the teacher with your correction tool and do more problems. So top row, day 5. 10 plus 2 is 12. 4 minus 1 is 3. 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 7 plus 9 is 16. 12 plus 8 is 20.
Keep going.
Keep going. Some people are keep going.
Keep going.
Wonderful. Okay. Second row. 12 minus 3 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. 3 minus 3 is 0. 1 plus 10 is 11. 12 minus 11 is 1. 13 minus 2 is 11.
Keep going. Keep going.
What? Keep going? That's amazing. Okay, third row. 17 plus 0 is 17. 2 plus 2 is 4. 20 minus 12 is 8. 20 plus 0 is 20. 11 plus 8 is 3. 7 minus 6 is 1.
Keep going.
No way! Woo! Okay, next row. 9 minus 3 is 6. 2 plus 13 is 15. 15 plus 4 is 19. 0 plus 5 is 5. 9 minus 6 is 3. And 15 minus 11 is 4.
Keep going. 2 more problems.
Whoa, Joshua. Mathematician winner. 10 minus 0 is 10. 4 plus 3 is 7.
All the way to the end, please.
Go to the end, Chloe. Okay. 1 plus 15 is 16. 6 minus 4 is 2. 6 plus 4 is 10. And 20 minus 15 is 5. Hey, before you even add it up, let's pound it. You did it. Boom. Boom, baby. All right, give me you. What's that?
I made it all the way to the end.
That's amazing. Are you so happy with yourself? Yeah.
Mrs. Kodish.
Landon.
23.
Okay, just a second. I'll have you. This is how I think we're going to do it, kiddos. I'm going to have you actually write it in the chat of what your school. Well, is that going to bother you to tell other people? Maybe you can just show. No, it won't.
Yeah.
I don't want you to be like.
You can only send it to you. Like it says everyone, or it just says Mrs. Coach.
There's a private.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you can just send it
private.
to me. Yes, thank you for that feature. That's right. So if you just want to send it privately to me, then I'll record them and you can go do your mid-chapter checkpoint, or you can stay and we can work on that together. Good job, team.
Bye.
Lena,
Yeah.
were you 69?
Yeah.
Okay, because it says both of your names on your computer. Sorry. Okay. Yep, just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Just so you know, iPad 2 is Claire.
Yeah, I'm iPad 2.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Hey, thanks for
Do you
being so
do
tough
like?
and sending it out.
Do
Just
you
send it
just do
once.
your?
Just send it once.
Do you just do your score for today, or do you do all
For
your
today.
scores for the week?
Yep. For today, honey. Just today.
Just for today.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye, Colton. Thanks for coming.
Today's my highest score because yesterday I had 52 and today I got 54.
Okay. That's
Can
awesome.
I show you my mid-chapter checkpoint because I
Landon,
finished it?
Landon, you wrote an extra 3 on yours. So what's your score again?
20.
Mikey, please stop writing it. You've written it 3
I got 23. I got
Okay,
23.
Mikey, no more. No more. Make sure you type it in before you leave.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Can I show you my mid-chapter checkpoint because I finished it?
Did you turn it in?
Bye. Yeah, I
Bye.
turned in the other piece, but I finished it in the book.
Okay. Yeah.
So can I show you?
But if you turned it in through the computer, that's fine too.
Okay. Bye. Can you see my answers?
Chloe,
Yes.
what was you said 154. You got
Yeah.
154 correct?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
I'm really good at math.
Apparently.
154, yeah. Okay. You can see it, right?
I can see it. Yes.
Okay, next page.
Yep.
I just didn't finish it on the computer. That's why I wanted to show you it.
Awesome. Awesome.
And then that one's done.
It's a beautiful thing. Good job, guys.
So I just wanted you to know that I had it done.
Thank you for showing me. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Bye. Bye, Miss Scottish.
Bye, hun. Claire was not here. Oh, Derek, you little stink bomb. I shouldn't have let him. This is our first time giving our scores, and I don't see Derek in here, little stinker. Okay, here we go.
How'd the Halloween party go?
It was so good. It was so good. I was surprised. I was actually really surprised because we did breakout rooms, so 3 different breakout rooms. And so one was a craft, one was food and scary stories with our flashlights, and one was what was our other one? A craft. Oh, I did a game with them. Like I gave them a card. It was find it fast, the quickest you can. Anyway, so it was good. And then they did the play, and 5 just didn't show up to the party at all. So we had to fill their parts in. Then one came halfway through and goes, "I don't have that. What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Ugh." So I just kept muting him. But anyway, besides that, it was really good. It was really good. We had some good comments from parents, and it went well.